What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So there's definitely some concerns flying around about Shiba Inu, and I think these concerns have been around for quite some time. We've seen the bull market that happened, and then the bear market hit us, and it was an extended bear market. It was longer than what we hoped for. We expected that this wasn't going to happen as soon as it did, but things did happen, and it definitely took a toll on a lot of people in this industry. Let's say people that are on YouTube, people that are talking about crypto, even on Twitter and on social media in general. Shiba Inu has, I don't know, has hit people hard because it's definitely a project that has a lot of popularity and it's still there. I believe that it's still there. I believe it's still going to have a lot of success. But I think when you see negativity and you see so much positivity happening around it, happening in other areas, I feel as though that's something that people tend to gravitate towards, tend to lean on, is that negativity, right? And it it does suck, but it happens everywhere. When you see Shiba Inu is probably one of the kings of meme coins, right? You have Dogecoin and you have Shiba Inu. Then you have others that are coming up, but then you have those others that are becoming more and more successful, and the growth, the percentage has just been massive. While you believed in Shiba Inu so much, there's nothing happening here, but there's so much happening here. It's a concern, right? And to partner that with so many bearish momentum moments, and seeing Shiba Inu hit levels that you don't believe it should be back at. That's where the concern rises to a whole new level. So let's talk about that concern. Understand that I am primarily positive on Shiba Inu. I still have my SHIB. Obviously, when it comes to the people that are trying to or were trying to take control of it, I haven't heard much from them at all. But trying to take control of it and kind of call it as their own, or call it basically their project, their baby, and not do anything for it. We understand that. But when we talk about Shiba Inu's growth as a whole, we still feel like it's going to have success. I at least feel that way. I don't know how you feel, but I still feel that way. So let's talk about Shiba Inu. Let's show you where it is right now, and let's have a conversation on why that mindset is kind of, I guess, shifting a little bit, shifting more into the negative side. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter or follow me on Patreon, those links are in the description. Also, don't forget about my link for Margex. If you guys are interested in trading on Margex, it honestly is a great platform that incorporates TradeView in here as charting. So if you guys are familiar with TradeView charting, you have really, really good charting here. You also have the ability to trade at a very low level. Trade 20 cents if you want, trade $1 if you want, and you could trade that at a 5x leverage, a 50x leverage, a 100x leverage, depending on what position you do buy. So feel free to check that out. Also, I have a link for Trade Assist down below if you guys are interested in having a tool that's going to help you trade every single day. Day trading, swing trading, long-term investing, dollar cost averaging in. This is a fantastic tool to where you can have buy zone, sell zone, bearish momentums, and all of that stuff. So feel free to check that out. The link is down there in the description. But like I said, let's start with Shiba Inu and the price and what's happening with it right now, as well as what has happened over the last year and why it has people a little bit concerned. So if we start with the price, we're going to see Shiba Inu is at a 0.00001306 level. It's down by 5% on the day. It's actually at a $7.6 billion market cap, almost $7.7 billion market cap. Now, one concern that I think a lot of people have is definitely in the volume. While we do have a significant amount of holders, we're talking about 1.4 million holders, the volume has definitely hit some sort of wall, right? And that wall is not getting us above the 1 billion, 2 billion, $3 billion mark. However, during the bullish momentum that we have seen recently, Shiba Inu was able to get to multiple billions of dollars worth of volume and multiple billions of dollars for a market cap. I think it was up to like a $15 billion market cap. So it definitely rose quite a bit all the way up to those levels. It is significantly lower than my cost basis right now, which is 0.00002. So right now would be a great spot if I wanted to buy more, but I'm making a purchase right now, so I don't know if I'm going to buy any new cryptocurrency at the moment. But every time I say that, I end up buying some more. So I still believe in Shiba Inu. I still think it's going to be one of the kings of the meme coin space, but we'll get more into that later. But that's definitely a larger concern. $154 million versus billions of dollars worth of volume that we've seen in the past. When we look at the circulating supply, we're still seeing 589 trillion. While we had so many years to kind of prepare and burn as much as we can, we have not even made a little bit of a dent into the overall amount that is there. Terra Luna Classic is over, I guess, a year. You're talking about, I guess, a couple of years at this point. I don't even know. It seems like all time is just blending together. Terra Luna Classic is a shorter period of time, and they were able to burn off more of a percentage than Shiba Inu, who started and obviously had a head start at burning because they got started by burning half their supply, or I guess 41% of their supply, but giving half their supply to Vitalik, 41% getting burned. They had a head start, but you're still seeing Terra Luna Classic that's doing more burns. You're still seeing even XRP that's doing more burns by percentage. Ethereum, there's so many projects that are probably doing more than what Shiba Inu is doing by percentage because of, not only the community, but the ecosystem dev team, which was just horrible to follow. And we all know that now. But if we look at the last day, again, it's down by 5%. The last 7 days, it's down by 4%. The last month, it's down by 2%. The last year, it's still up by 76%. But here goes another concern, right? You see the high that it had there, and you see the continuation of this fall, right? Creating lower highs, lower lows, right? Creating lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. You thought that trend was going to be broken here. However, we were looking at this high as the lower high rather than this high being the lower high. So it's still creating those lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. That's just how that trend has been going. And now we're looking a little bit flat, and it's looking like we might end up adding another zero, adding that fifth zero again would definitely hurt the community overall. I guarantee it would hurt the community overall because so many people are so tired of following a project that is consistently falling from where they may have invested at. And this is where you typically see a lot of the growth is when people start to give up. The fear comes in. A lot of people like to be aggressive. And that's how, or the big money likes to be aggressive, and they end up buying it and, basically saying, oh, you made the wrong decision. Then you FOMO into it and you end up losing money again. So I don't recommend giving up on it, but if we look at the memes, this is the last concern that we have, right? The concern is in the overall market. We see things like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu leading the market, but they're not leading the market, or at least Dogecoin is leading the market in a significant fashion. For Shiba Inu, still up there. We're still seeing it more than double what the next one is, but you definitely see it creep up. Pepe has already been up there at a $4 billion market cap, right? $5 billion market cap. Dog with Hat has already been up to a $3 billion market cap. Floki has been up to a $2 billion market cap. So they're slowly making their way and creeping up to where Shiba Inu is right now. So if you could see Pepe take over that spot, what's stopping it from growing further? Right? That's the concern that a lot of people have with Shiba Inu, and it's leading people to leave the project, right? Leading people to not believe in the project. And while it is a meme coin, it doesn't have much use to it. It still has a lot of potential, still has a lot of the community that's for it. And you still have 1.4 million holders within it. So it's not going anywhere. It's going to be strong. It's just, you may see a shift. You may see the tide shift here. And that's if we have that ability to gain that fifth zero, which I don't want it to happen. But if it does, it won't be pretty for, the Shiba Inu community, right? There's going to be a lot of talk. So Let me know your thoughts about Shiba Inu. Are you still invested into it? Do you still believe in it? Are you holding more than you've held before? Are you averaging down, averaging in? What are you doing with your overall holdings? But if you could, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell for more of these videos. And also check out my links for Margex, Patreon, Twitter, as well as Trade Assist down below. I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.